Hey everybody, it's Digital Dreamer, and I thought I would make another video talking about another Vpet. So, don't know why I didn't put him in the frame earlier. I already had the Monster Hunter. He's on pause at the moment, but let me wake him up here. And full disclosure, if his beeping sounds weird, it's because I think I've damaged his speaker just by proxy of living in a cold climate. So this was the first crossover Vpet I have ever purchased, was the Monster Hunter. Now, I don't know a lot about Monster Hunter. I did really enjoy the device, but I did have some qualms with it that I'll get into in a minute. Because what we are really here for is not him. Not the regular color device, but I do have the 5 here just to talk about a little bit of Vpet alleged history. We are here to talk about the lad. Welcome to the stage, little Godzilla. So, just had this guy roll in on Monday. I wanted to make an unboxing video, but unfortunately, I think I had the stomach flu or something because I was really not doing well. But on the upside, having him made it a little bit better. But as a lot of people know right now, it is Godzilla's 70th anniversary. We've got our little Shin Godzilla here too, and this box here, which I'm using to cover the mass amount of cords and garbage behind it. But these were announced at Digimon Con. I believe it was last year, the 2025 Digimon Con. And I was originally not going to get it, actually sheerly based off my experience with the Monster Hunter, which is not a bad device by any means. So, couple of things. So, this is the regular color version 5. It's got the standard training. I quite like this version of the training the most, to be honest. And a couple of things with it too. You know, you've got your Digimon. He'll change and evolve depending on how you've raised him. And once he reaches either a point where he has not evolved within his kind of time limit, or he has reached like his final stage, they will start to slowly but surely age faster, deplete hunger faster, get injured easier. The standard things that come with a Digimon's age. The kind of small set of qualms that I had with this device were, well, you've got your standard training, you've got your monsters and everything. There's not like a dex where you can look at them, which is fine. That's all right. It's got the standard training as well. The pixel sprites are beautiful. The backgrounds are absolutely stunning. I love the design of the shell and everything like that. I have changed out the regular yellow for gray off of one of my other color pets. But I found it kind of just lackluster after a while. So I got this one in tandem with the Rathalos version actually as a birthday gift for a friend who's really into Monster Hunter. I don't know much about it. I've tried playing some of them and wasn't a fan. The only one I'm really into is the Stories series. But my qualms with this one, the lack of, you know, kind of like beyond anything but the Monster Hunter roster and the 2 new Digimon, the Xeno Garurumon and the, I think it's Rathalos Greymon or Wrath Greymon, something like that. They were cool, but like it wasn't quite worth the price point for me for this one. And again, don't get me wrong, I do like it. I still raise him a lot, but they live for a really long time. They don't really deplete the same way. So like for a non-Digimon fan, this seems ideal. Super easy to raise, super awesome to just have beeping about. As a Digimon fan, I was hoping for something closer to this experience. You know, they'll deplete hearts and you kind of have the synergy that you get from them passing away and rebirthing and things like that. And then that's where we get into this guy. So I had watched, I wasn't going to get it. I hadn't really seen anything on it aside from the initial reveal, which hadn't quite sold me on it, except for like this beautiful, beautiful shell. Like, amazing looking for the G erosion and all that. And then I'd watched the 9th Digidestined Alex's video on it, talking about some of the features of it and how much he was enjoying it, and that's actually what sold me on it. That was the moment where I went, you know what, no, I'm going to get one of these. And it's been a process. to get this little guy. I'm rambling a little bit, and I'm sorry for that. Ordered him off Zenin. Everything was going really good, and I love Zenin to death, not sponsored. They sent it off. FedEx unfortunately fumbled the package. So he is, my actual Zenin one is, he's gone. FedEx has taken him to the Shadow Realm, I fear. So I ordered this guy through a different site, and he got here. You know, no crazy things happened, nothing bad. But I'm happy to see him. I'm going to talk about a couple of the features here in the hopes that maybe somebody that's on the fence sees this and maybe it helps them decide. So our little guy here, first of all, if you're a Godzilla fan, the sprites are beautiful and adorable. You'll start off with your standard Bodemon, Koromon, and then you'll get into these guys as time goes on. And it's cute because you can see the little zoom-ins, even of the two that, you know, can't really do battles or anything. You'll still see the zoom-in the training. A couple of things in the menu that are different. You've got your age and your grams, of course, or your gigs, I guess. You've got your hunger and your strength. Then you have this meter. This meter here is the G-cell meter. It's one of the biggest changes to this device that I'm really enjoying. I don't fully understand it yet, full disclosure. It seems to go down when you give it strength, or the pill, the protein. I don't believe the food affects it at all, but you can see we've lost a little bit there. So it's a bit of a balancing act between that and the training. The training is something that this device excels at. I find the training in a lot of the original devices to be very boring, very plain. My least favorite training, I think, would have to be the original training, where it's got your Digimon and you've kind of got to fire at the other guy and you choose the high or low, and then you'll see if you make it past. I find it really time-consuming and really boring. I really like how fast and steady the training is on this guy, where it's just the hit the thing and go. This one's much more involved. So you've got to destroy these first, and there's two parts to it. Depending on which parts you win or lose, seem to directly affect how much of the G scale you get. But it's got the two-part training. You destroy the little thingies, and then you blow this guy up to high heaven. And bam, little dude's happy, and our meter is going to go up a little bit. Now, I've noticed depending on the meter, and this has been going in blind except for that video, haven't even looked at Humulos on this. Depending on the meter, it seems your background changes. So that's kind of cool. There are, of course, the unlockable backgrounds. I haven't made it very far. He's brand new still. But I've unlocked this doing like the very first battle, I think it was, which is like Digimon color background. And then there seems to be an ocean floor. And then this one, your main one, will just kind of change depending on where your G is at. A couple of other really cool things, and unfortunately I don't think I'm going to have one happen during the course of filming here, is random encounters. I had 2 happen yesterday, which was cool. Especially since it was my first full day with him, and then 1 today. And I had my favorite boy, Gigan, show up. But there will be random encounters, and it's really cool, because when you have the volume on, it'll actually play, like, the Godzilla theme. And I'm a big Godzilla fan. Like, I don't know the names of all the creatures. I haven't seen all the Japanese films. But I grew up watching a lot of Godzilla. Loved seeing it as a kid, loved a lot of the characters, and to have some of that brought back into this Vpet has been amazing. Shin Godzilla is one of my favorites, as I'm sure you could tell by the fact that one of the 3 Pop Funkos I've ever bought is going to be Shin. But let me show you a battle here. I don't think we're going to make it, but this is battle number 4. So you can kind of see at the start of the battle, we've got the close-ups, something similar that you'll see in like the Sayu Warriors, Toho Bravers pendulums. So it's really cool to have that feature brought up in these. Especially because, like, it's not something we've seen a lot of in, like, the brick pets. At least not in the color. I know it was a feature in the X pets. Oh, look at that. We're rolling strong so far. And we got King Ghidorah, which is pretty beastly. Fairly imposing. I don't actually know what Godzilla we've raised right now. He might be... I don't know if he's like a baby still or like one of the original Godzillas. Ooh, tension. Let's see if we can make it past Ghidorah. It's looking good so far. Looking good so far. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. I've doomed him. Oh, oh, look at that. Little guy's pulling through. Rodan, of course. Now, I also don't know the power scaling for these. Like, I know generally, Digimon have their forms. Baby 1, Baby 2, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate Mega. But we're maybe at a champion level Godzilla, and I don't know if that would be like still like a Zilla Jr., or if this would be like Godzilla like 1980s, something like that. Come on, little man. Ho ho! Okay, we're on to the final. If he beats this just for the video, I'll lose it. Oh, Mecha King Ghidorah. Okay, that's a little imposing. Oh, let's see if we get him. Something else I will bring up about this device too, like all of the color devices, this is the volume at the lowest setting and it is super loud. I've been keeping this one's volume on because I like to hear the little, na 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 when it's doing its call for the random encounters, but it is a very loud device. And that goes for the pendulums as well. Anything in the color series is very loud. Oh, moment of truth. I think this is where we're going to start. No way, no way! Oh, what a little guy! Oh, and we've unlocked some more skyscrapers to topple. Cool. Neat. Okay, so yeah, we've unlocked a new background. That was stage 4. And then, of course, you gain your G meter as well when you do the battles, which is really cool. I believe, and I'm not positive on this, I believe the random encounter of the day gives you more than the standard encounter. But again, that's something I got to do a little bit more research into and a little bit more play testing. But yeah, that's kind of everything for now. I haven't noticed anything else that's like super different. You've got your standard light, your standard battle screen. He can, of course, connect with the whole family of color pets. So, he can connect with the other collabs. He can connect with, of course, the Digivice. He can connect with the standard colors and the pendulums. Battle scaling wise, there doesn't seem to be any advantage to him over the Monster Hunter collab or say the other colors or the Digivice. He seems to sit right around where the others do versus each other, so that's nice. And yeah, I'm stoked to see him. I'm excited to keep using him. Maybe I will do another little kind of like raising log video talking about him later in time and going over, how he's doing and where he's at, because I suspect this device has a bigger roster, and if not a bigger roster, a roster that's going to take me a little bit more time to figure out just because of this G-cell mechanic. But yeah, we gotta show off that beautiful shell one more time. That G-erosion artwork is just phenomenal looking. Such an amazing device, and you can see it's got the 70th anniversary Godzilla logo there, which is again something on the Shin Godzilla Funko here as well. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for now. Sorry for the absurd amount of rambling in this one. Big shout out to the 9th Digidestined, Mr. Alex, for putting up such a beautiful video that really made me want to get this guy, because I'm in love with him and I'm having such a good time, and I was completely going to miss out on him. Had I not seen that, I probably would have only gone for the new pendulum that's going to come out. So massive, massive thank you for making the post about that and talking about your experience with him. And hopefully I'll talk more about mine. Digital Dreamer signing out.